What about the new mints?
We have the happiest septic tank on the block.
Next to Normal is, above all, just an incredibly unique and powerful piece of theater.
Next to Normal is the story of a housewife living in Seattle. Her name is Diana Goodman, and she has bipolar disorder.
Could you leave me? Could you let me go under? Why can't you see?
It's about her and her family's struggle to deal with that disorder and to come to some sort of next to normal life for her. It's a rock opera. It's all sung. There's great scenes, but it's great songs, like, 39 awesome songs, and it's fantastic. It's a fantastic new musical.
I like to call it the anti-musical. That's my nickname for it, or an Arthur Miller play that's sung. It hasn't sacrificed any emotional, psychological depth in any sense because of the addition of music, which sometimes musicals have to. That's often why they dwell in lighter territory traditionally, but that is obviously being challenged by this piece. It's out of the box, as our wonderful musical director, Don Horsborough, calls it. That's his quote, and it's a very good one. It's out of the box.
The music dictates, so the songs dictate, the instrumentation dictates, it dictates how you storytell. And I think it's just within that, trying to maintain sort of the clear sort of normal storytelling with music, but music is king and queen all in the same, Most musicals like Les Mis or say, Phantom or these grand sort of themes, and I think, what they've done beautifully here is just talked about, mental illness and being different in this beautiful way. Not that other musicals don't do that, but it's a really modern musical, and so you feel like you're not watching a modern opera, but you're watching a modern rock musical about what's on the inside, I guess.
Next to Normal has been produced now around the world in many different languages and speaks to societies all over the world, and I think that's always a test of the strength of a piece. Two songs that one segues into the other. You Don't Know, which I start off singing. And then it segues into I Am the One, which then Robert, as the son, joins. It's a fantastic kind of power rock song, and it takes singers that have those voices and can sing that range with that power, but also that can listen to each other at the same time, because the melody lines go in and out of each other, and they're kind of on one rhythmic line and I'm kind of on another, and dramatically, obviously, there's a kind of a big fight going on. I won't reveal too much why that is there, but there's a struggle there. So there's quite a lot to balance, yeah, they do it beautifully, I think, too.
It's a really hard show to cast because the songs in this show are very hard to sing, and you have to kind of they have to kind of live within you and live vocally where you sing. Ray Sean was in Beauty and the Beast and Sweeney Todd in Edmonton and here in Calgary, and Robert I'd known from the University of Alberta and from his work with Catalyst Theatre. Catherine I didn't know at all. We found Catherine in Toronto when we were on our audition tour, and we were blown away by her audition and her voice, and Donna and I were like, we think we have our Diana. And the show Lynch, the linchpin is her. I did a play in 1985 called There Is No Shame, about mental illness, and doing this one now, and the attitudes that have changed, and there's a ton of work to be done, and a ton of work to be done kind of scientifically and and socially. And I think, but I think people are more aware and more forgiving of what people completely didn't understand before. So I think that's changed me, and I think for me, it's just about the beauty of this musical and the beauty of the characters and the people within it, and that my compassion is, you know, I think that's what theater does, is that it raises your compassion.
Roughly 3% of the population has bipolar disorder. That's almost 1 million Canadians, if you add it up, and that's just what's on the grid, you know. So it's very relevant, but above all, it is just an incredibly interesting, funny, sexy, hot, musical, passionate piece of theater.